Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. We're going to do a Christmas series project number 24 I think, and what we're going to do is an easy pizza box style box. So I am going for the basic black cardstock, and what we need to do is, I will put all the measurements down on my blog. But what we want is a piece of paper that measures 9 inches by, what's it, 5? Hang on a second to get my measurements. 9 by 6 inches. Okay, so there's 9, and then we're cutting down to 6, like so. Now you will need a scoreboard or use your trimmer, whatever you prefer, but I really do like to use my scoreboard. So with the longest side at the top, what we want to do is score at 1 inch, 4 inches, 5 inches and 8 inches. Then we're going to turn it once and score at 1 and 5, like so. Okay, so that's the scoring done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I put that to the side, and what we want to do is fold and burnish. Okay, easy little box. I haven't made this in absolutely ages. The last one I made, it had a little packet of biscuits in it as a little treat. So that was adorable. Hang on, I've got a dusty desk today. Right. And then fold and burnish the other side. So it's Sunday when I'm doing this tutorial, and yeah, I thought I'd do something different. Right, so what you want to do is get your snips and your scissors, and we are simply going to cut up all, I do apologise, I've got an alarm going off. Oh, silly sausage. Cut up all the score lines, like so. And I'm just going to nip the tabs ever so slightly, just to cut a little triangle out. So, oops, butterfingers today. So I'm just cutting up like so, nipping a little bit, turn it round, do the same on the other side, and I'm going to actually use Perfectly Plaid on this box because I think goes really nice with the black. Well, I think it will, of course it will. So, right. Excuse me. So, this is the box. So basically what it's going to do is we're going to glue these bottom bits together and then glue the lid like so, and it will go over the bottom of the box. So it's like a flip lid mechanism type thing. Now I'm just going to take a little nick out of the middle tabs. Yep, I've done that. Fab. Right, so we're going to decorate it with the DSP. Now, I haven't picked which DSP I would like, but I want something that's striking against the black. Oh, black and red looks good. This is a very traditional tartan here in Scotland. That's one of the most popular ones. Oh, there's so many decisions. So many decisions. Oh, we also have the other side that you can use as well. which are more traditional Christmas prints. Isn't that adorable? The holly. Right, come on Trisha, pick. I'm going to use the red. So what we need is, we need something for on the top, and I'm also going to put it in the inside, because if this is a gift box, it's it looks really pretty if the bottom actually has DSP on it as well. So the inside of the box measures 3 by 4 inches, so we'll definitely have more than enough. So I'm going to trim this down to 3 7/8. Okay, because you want a little border. And what was it? 3. Yeah, 3. So, what am I doing? So that measures 3 7/8, and this needs to be 2 7/8. Yep, I know what I'm doing now. So I want 2 of these. So that's 3 7/8 and 2 7/8. Okay. Love it. Absolutely love it. Right, now, hopefully there's no shaking of my camera because I've kind of repositioned everything so that I'm not knocking my head off of my tripod or anything like that. Right, now I need a glue. And you know what? I think I've left my open glue at craft class, so I'll just grab another one. And we're going to get decorating. So let me see offline if this is, I think this is a sticky one. Now I do have a pin in my box somewhere, or I did have a pin. Do not leave your glue lying open, because like any glue it will dry. Alright, let's see now. Yeah, it's coming out just. Nope, I need to use a different one. I need to clean up that nozzle. That's my fault. Oh, I'm on my last brand new combo. Jing's Crivens. Right, here we go, a brand new one. Oh, always takes me a wee minute to get used to how fast it flows out when it's a new one. Right, so this is the lid, the top of the box rather, the lid, yep. Okay, and then if I flip it over, okay, so it's like this. This is the inside. And I am going to try and make a conscious effort of buying goods for family members, etc., and putting them in handmade boxes and things like that. Right, I want a strip here, okay, for the front. Now, before I forget, I do need my little circle punch. Okay, I've got far too much stamps getting boo under joke. Said no one ever. This is going to, I'm going to put a wee notch right in the middle of this, and that just makes for easier opening of your wee box. Okay, so there we go. Right, so you want to put a piece of DSP on here and on the edges if you like. Now we're as well doing that because we've got this spare. So the measurements are, if I can find my trimmer, where did I put it? You want 7/8 of an inch. Now all these 3 tab bits are 3 7/8 of an inch, so just make sure it's lining up straight. Yep. And we want one at 3 7/8, and then the other 2 we want at 2 7/8. Is that right? Right, these need to be trimmed down to 7/8 of an inch, this last bit. And this is tricky when it's, I really wish it had the guide ruler, the border bit there all the way along, because that would be amazing. You never know, maybe the new trimmer does. Can't wait to see it whenever it's coming out. Right, so you want 2 bits that measure 2 7/8. That's for the sides, okay? Put that out of the way. Yes, I am in my pyjamas. So this bit's going to go here. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I stick it down is I'm actually going to punch it as well. Like so. Easy peasy. And then I'll adhere it. Like that. I'm standing up now because I don't know why I'm standing up now. I can sit back down. Right. So I'm just going to adhere the little side panels too. If you want, you could decorate the whole box, but I don't think that's I don't think it's necessary. Because people aren't going to be looking at the bottom of the box, I don't think. Okay, so come on, glue, don't be shy. This is the stickiest glue ever, I love it. So if you're live chatting with me, I do hope you're enjoying the tutorial. Absolutely love this paper. Oops, and just to say, if you're local to me, I'm actually having a make your own Christmas cracker and table favour workshop. This is second or third Saturday in November. I think it's the 16th. I've got a couple of places booked out already, and you will come into my craft space and we will make 6 handmade crackers for Christmas dinner, and we will also make 6 Christmas favours for on the table as well. Then when you go home, if you happen to have more than 6 people coming at Christmas time, you will get the PDF to take away with the instructions, and you can make further ones at home. But the workshop will include the wrapped in plaid, perfectly plaid, stamp set, because that's going to be the theme. I think it's perfect for Christmas dinner, you know. Right, I've got a little overlap here, so I'm just going to quickly nip it, because I like things to be the way they should. Right, so last few bits of gluing. I've got this tab and this tab. Okay, so just line it up like so. Stick. Come on, do hold it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close it over, and I am going to stick it and hold it in its shape, like so. No, I'm not, because that's a slightly squint. What I need to do is make sure it's lined up. Don't make that boo-boo like I did. That silly sausage. If you do have any overlaps of cardstock, you can just trim it down. Just depends on what scoring board you're using, and how accurate it is, and how accurate your trimmer is, and how accurate you are at placing it down. So my equipment is pretty accurate. It's just me. So there is our box. So when you open it up, you get the tartan on the inside. Absolutely love this. Now I already have some trees that I have pre-punched. These were for another project, but I didn't quite get around to using them. The red in this is actually cherry cobbler, so you can see how everything would coordinate lovely. Now I'm going to add ribbon to this on one side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to actually make this smaller, I think. Just move all my stamps. Where's my 1 3/4 one? So I'm just going to pop it into my 1 3/4 punch. Come on. Use a little. Oh, come on. Come on, over you go. It's sorry, mobile in. It's a bit of a nuisance to get it in, but I'm adamant I'm not wasting another bit card. So if you want, oops, see I'm hitting it now. I need to sit back down on my bum. How is that? This is going to be a trip. By the time, there we go. And that has shortened it. Not the best cut there because I didn't have it exactly in, but that's fine. This is actually a discontinued punch, and I had bought mine second hand before I became a demonstrator. And I'm kind of wishing I had just spent the money and bought a new one before it retired because I really do love it. Right, so we're going to layer up this little tree that I've pre-punched. And you can see it does coordinate with the green. Okay, so a little bit glue on there. I'm just loving the cherry cobbler and the shaded spruce. Absolutely love the combination. Now, what I think I'll make is I'm going to actually make a belly band for this that you can slide on and off. And I'm going to try and attempt to do that with the ribbon. Which is this. Absolutely love it. This is the green striped ribbon. It is shaded spruce and gold. Maybe this is shaded spruce. Yeah, it is shaded spruce. I just said that, Trisha. Do ignore me, guys. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a paper belly band. I think using this scrap of black. I'll make a paper one and then I'm going to attach the ribbon onto this. So I'm going to cut this in half because I do not need a full the full width of that, I don't think. Would be quite nice, mind you, but so, and all I'm going to do is cut this down to 1 inch. Okay, and hang on a second. If you turn that down, I hear it in my video, pal. Jeez, oh. Husbands, I think he's gone deaf. There's a closed door between us and I can still hear his blooming tablet. And the telly. It's a nightmare in here sometimes. Right, so there's my belly band. Now, all I've done is I have just kind of gauged it like so. You want to make sure that it's it will move up and down. So what I'm going to do is while that's on there, I'm going to mark with my pencil. No, I'm not actually. Yeah, I need to mark where the ribbon doesn't need to be in this bit, and that'll save some. So I need my tearing tape. Now this is when the pressure's on to get this stuck down in a straight line. So I'm just wanting to stop sticking my hair in the blooming thingy in my video. Right. There we go. We're just gauging it in the middle, as that being the middle. So I'll just get my wee tweezers. I'm going to take that off. Okay. Like so. And I am simply going to place that down like so. Okay, and I want to trim this at the bottom, twirl about there, like so. How nice is that? Absolutely love it. Now get your wee box. Okay, make sure you've got it the right way round. So if I pop that over there, and you can see where it just marries up there. So that's fine. So I'm going to apply some glue, on here, and make sure it's lining up. And I am just going to press and hold. Like so. So give that a wee second. And then I'm going to layer this up and put it on the top. Look, I'm all sticky now. Right. I'm just going to slide that off. Isn't that lovely? Love it. Alright. Now we do have a little bulldog clip. So I'm just going to do that to hold it in place. It's already stuck, but I don't trust myself. And then this is actually going to go on the top. Okay. Now while that's setting, I am actually going to tidy up a little bit. Get some of this rubbish away, because if it's annoying me, it'll be annoying you. Alright, so, and I can't concentrate if there's too much crap on my desk. Right, so I am going to apply this with dimensionals to give it some height, the same with this bit. I'm also going to incorporate some shaded spruce cardstock and my sprig punch to make some festive foliage, as they say, like so, and that will just add some extra loveliness to our project. So, right, pop that there, get my little one out the way. It's so distracting when there's too much rubbish. Now, how are we for time? 22 minutes. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some dimensionals on here. Come on, get off your wee bugger. Enough that it's going to support your belly band sentiment there. So I was meant to get my nails done the other day, but I didn't manage. Right, so centre this as best you can and press and hold. Great. I'm going to pop that back on your box, and then we are going to decorate it whilst it's on the box. So you can see that's a lovely, nice, snug fit. Isn't that adorable? Absolutely love it. Right, now, because we have a black theme, black and tartan, I am going to punch out a couple of black sprigs and some shaded spruce sprigs, like so. Oh wow, I do love it. Now the lighting in here is absolutely rubbish. I don't know what's going on. I will try and there, I think it's more light over this area, so that's fine. Isn't that adorable though? Okay, right. Now, what you could do is you could put a Christmas sentiment in the middle if you want. These ones, you probably get the Merry Christmas one in. But for this project, I am just going to apply the little tree. Now it depends what cardstock you're using, what side to use, okay? Now I am going to just glue this down though, because we've got the CD dimension here on the raised bit. And if you line that up, you can see how the gold line just runs. Like it's going right the way through. Gorgeous. Now you don't want too much fanciness on here, because when people are taking it on and off, they might lose some of these sprigs. So I'm just putting a little bit on the end. Okay. What I want to do is attach it like so, and I'll also do one over here. Love it, love it. Very pretty. Adorable. And that has just been stuck on to this. Okay. Right, now I'm going to leave that to dry a little. And I don't know if I should add some green. No, I think green's too much. She'll stick with the black. Now, if you glue them underneath the band, you shouldn't catch them as you're putting the belly band back on, like so. And that is our little Christmas project. I think that's absolutely adorable. So thank you so much for watching. Do let me know what you think. Give this a wee go. It's a really simple box. So there's it's pizza cell box, open close, belly band to secure it if it's jewellery or something that you're putting in there for your husband or partner or wife or gran or daughter, son. Adorable. Right guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Ta-da!